And here we go. Did that take more than a minute? My brother from another mother, yo. That was the most... I apologize to everyone forever who is watching this. Oh, just a tick. I need to change what I am streaming. FTL. FTL. Update. Yay, now it should properly state what we are doing right now. So, are the sound levels a-okay? Everyone? Please voice out your opinions. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Game volume needs to be lower. Fair enough. Is this good? La 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 la. Om nom 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 nom. Fine. Okay, good. Fan-freaking-tastic. So yeah, I hadn't actually even thought about it, but yeah, since I've played this game just a tiny little bit, and I haven't really unlocked many ships, I'm going to just go with the Vanilla Kestrel. I haven't even unlocked Type B layout of it, or any of the achievements, or anything. So, yeah, I think we can name people in our crew, and you can actually get to rename our ship. I have played the game quite a bit. I have played it all the way through once, but I think I since took the Expendable. I like it. Right. Okay. Show of hands. Who wants to be the pilot? Ship blank. I've played Planescape Torment. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh, that's... Sorry. Hey, Iruk. Sorry, Ryan. The Nameless One it is. That's just... Thank you, so. And, no. Show of hands, who wants to be the pilot? I think Iruk just scored the pilot seat. So, yeah, you get to name this guy over here. I have dedicated pilot, weapons officer, and then the engine room guy at the start. Later on, I'll have one in the shields room as well, and maybe some fighters, melee security troops if I manage to find new dudes, but for the time being there will be these three positions. So Iruk is Lang, okay, Nick Lang, good name, or you want to rename this dude? PVT Private Fluffles. Fluffles it is. I really hope that we get this far. Okay, Zao will be the weapons engineer, and you want to be known as Mace. Alright. Meow. So. Sure, Ryan. You want to rename your dude? You are currently Mike Weston. Also, if you want NG race person, then I think we can hold off on renaming this guy, and if we come across an NG member, then you can. So is that name for the dude, or do you want to wait till an NG crew member? Okay, so NG is the name. NG. So we have Fluffers, Mace and NG going on this grand crusade to save the Federation from the rebels and all the good stuff. So yeah, we are going with the vanilla loadout and the vanilla ship. And welcome back, Path. You unfortunately didn't get to name a crew member, but I think we can reserve you the spot if I manage to bag a 4th crew member. Yep, onwards! The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. Blah 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 blah. Blah. So, I am going to be playing with my own style for the combats, but I think, Path, actually, I'm going to steal your idea here. Where are we going? You can just give me a shout out. This is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Where are we going? 3? Okay. One for 2 and 2 for 3 thus far. I think we're going here. Here it is. So first destination. An especially well-armed pirate ship approaches you. Hand over one of your crew members and the rest of you can go free and unharmed. Hell no! We will never surrender one of our crew to slavers. Am I right? Am I right? No! The pilot is beefiest mother of them all. Never give up any of his trusty crew members. Yes, exactly. We will never surrender. And that's a combat situation if I ever saw one. So unfortunately the first fight in the game is against these annoying clowns, so I'll actually swap energy to the Artemis. I want to fire up shots as soon as we can get through the shields. Yeah, that is going to be painful. Okay, there we go, please hit. Yes, takes down the most annoying bit of the ship. As long as we have shields up, we are a-okay. Ah, now this is interesting. I usually like to take the offers when they give us crew members, and seeing as this guy would be Path's naming choice, I think I'll give him the option of choosing. Do you want a slave to come in as the 4th crew member? Yep, Path is a slave from here on out. There you go. You are Junpeg, and you are going to be the shields officer. You want to rename the person? Yep, shields is the next logical place. That place has to be manned at all times. Really early on, I just like having the upped evasion more than the shields. Oh hey, actually one minor detail. Is the chat window well placed, or should it be somewhere else? Mm-hmm. Waiting for Path to get back, and... You did that just to be irritating, didn't you? Oh, can I actually rename these guys? No. Doesn't look like it. Yeah. There is no rename option point. Crap. I assumed there would be. Oh, this is irritating. Oh well. You are now unfortunately Junbeng. Taxicilia. I'm sorry, Path. But you'll survive. I trust. I can fiddle around with the chat size a bit. Just hold on. Just 1 second. Okay. Is that better? How do you like that? I cut off quite a few lines from the top there. Regardless, I think it's time to jump. I am not going to go to the store, because the store is really useless since we only have 10 scrap. So right now the choices are from top to bottom, 1, 2 and 3. And let me remind you, if we go here, we will have to do stupid, silly jumps like once back here, because we probably can't reach that way. So there's 1 vote for 2. And as the crew is deciding on whilst having a potato dinner, okay, that's 2 votes for 2. I think we are going 2. Yay for reverse gear. See what we come across here. Once again, one of these things. With the shield I dislike. Scan show remote settlement being blockaded by a pirate ship. The ship hastily messages you. Stay out of this or you'll be next. Concentrate fire on. So, what does the crew decide? Do you attack the pirate or ignore them? Okay, before anyone else can affect the decision in any way, Fluffles is going to ram the acceleration to full and go for them, so they'll have to defend themselves. You ask for it. They pull away from the planet and move in to engage. Yes, sirree. Let's not use the missiles in vain. Nah, they are more intelligent than you guys and actually change direction, so they don't get killed. This is the reason why I like having someone in the engine bay and shields, because, yeah. Taking damage, not my favorite thing in the world. Oh, okay. Do you want to forgive taking damage and setting your engine room on fire? Hint, hint. I think Iroc already mentioned how bloodthirsty Fluffles is, so am I right in assuming that piracy cannot be forgiven? Yeah, I guessed as much. Okay, it's got enough oxygen for NG here to go fix our engines. And you sir have earned a trip to the emergency ward, or sick bay, later on. I'm not going to waste any more missiles, since it's just one hit away from being destroyed. One missile, one drone part, and 11 scrap. Oh! With the pirates gone, you signal to the station. We appreciate what you have done, but there'll just be another ship we can profit from the isolation soon enough, so we can't give you more. But still, we got 3 fuel, 1 drone part, and some scrap. That is a decent haul for this early in the game. So we'll pump the Medibay online and go fix up NG before we jump on to the next place. Oh, I would have passed, but they are such pansies that they'd rather just stay here out in the middle of nowhere in their weird station thing. Okay, good. I'll if for the next week, if we continue with this run, I hope this crew survives and we get to play FTL next week as well. Iroc, you can get into Skype call with me and you can voice act our dear Fluffles and his corn worshipping ways. It would actually be kind of cool if all of us could be in a voice chat together, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Right, I'm not going to go into a sector that I have already explored, so let's go with, again, from top to bottom, so 1 and 2. These are the choices we have right now, either here or here. Oh, so it's more likely than you think. I'm betting we'll survive to actually find the rebel fleet. You need to give me a bit more than that path. I mean, Junbang can point, and the others will see, but okay, northeast. Here we go. Since Mace was allowed to decide. Beep. Oh, as you arrive in the system, you are hailed by a loyalist settlement. Upon learning of your quest, they offer you supplies. Free stuff! This was a good call. There's definitely something we wanted to go. Get hell down? No, I will not suicide immediately. Oh, right now we have the options of going up here or to the store. I'm not sure if 43 is enough for anything really useful, so I'm actually just... Nope. Yep. I figured someone would want to go to the store, but really, I mean, 43, it's not enough to buy a piece of equipment. It just isn't. Okay, you guys asked for it. We are going to go to the store and we can't buy anything from it. You'll see. The ship engineer has set up a small shop here. See, drone control, 80 scrap, crew teleporter, 75, cloaking, 150. We could buy an automated reloader or long-range scanners, okay, automated reloader might not be useless. That 15% cooldown between weapon shots is actually kind of cool. I would personally go with this. Oh, hey! Yay for additional cats. You can never have too many cats, at least not in the chat. So we unfortunately have nothing we can sell. We need both of these. Woohoo! Hello, cat card. Yay! So I'm just going to actually I'll take this automated reloader. That 15% boost in weapons firing capabilities is cool. Dink. So in case you don't know how this stuff works, that particular piece of item goes into our augmentation slots. We have 3 of them, and this is passive. This is here for the rest of the game unless we decide to sell it. Reload and get repair. I can fix 1 point of hull damage. Bloink. That's it. We now have one scrap left, and yeah, that's it. I don't feel like getting any additional missiles, since I try to use as few as possible for the first couple of sectors anyway. So I probably won't see this number going down. And we still have 17 fuel. And drone parts? No use. We don't have any drone equipment or any drones to use, really. So I will wait on getting those until perhaps later in the game, if we manage to get... Yeah, that's true, Path. If we manage to get drone systems, then at that point I'll just stop repairing the hull altogether at the stores. But yeah, that I'm surprised you guys actually made a good call going to the store. That bonus reload speed is cool. So again, we have 3 options: 1, 2, and 3. Where should we go? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Everyone seems to think 3 is okay. I didn't mean it like that, Path, and you know it. Don't act all pissy at me. Okay, Path also voted for 3, so we are going there. Oh, scans revealed a large asteroid field nearby. Short-range scanners may discover useful materials while we wait for the FTL to recharge. Yeah, Idric, you got it right the first go. So, do you guys want to explore the asteroid field, or do you feel it's too dangerous? I generally try to explore pretty much all of these. Every single time we come across any of these choices, I just, yeah, why not? Go for it. Yep. Cool. You are still optimistic about life in general and want to find new things and be exploded by them. So, explore the asteroid field. Ah, a pirate ship is hiding behind one of the larger asteroids. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ah, we'll blow it up. Okay. Here's the hoping that our shields hold. Oh, again! Again with the shot at our engines that takes our evade down to 0. It's just the most annoying thing. Ah! Please don't kill us, we will give you everything we have. Am I right in assuming you guys don't accept? I'm fairly certain I'm right, aren't I? Yeah, that's pretty emphatic from Ryan. Yep. Murder, death, kill. Gotcha. Well done. And NG took a hit from that missile into the engine room, so we need to... Hey, we get fuel, missiles and scrap. A-okay-ish. Go, as long as you have a guy in the shields room, you are in no danger in an asteroid field. The asteroids don't spawn often enough to be able to hurt you. But only as long as you have a guy in the shield room. That ups the shield recharge rate enough for you to recharge between the asteroids. So, that's enough of that. Okay, 2 more chances. 1 or 2, left or right. Have a party? We can't have a party. We are on an important mission to save the Federation from the evil rebel forces. Nope. Never played Super Asteroids mode. Right, forward, right. Okay. Yeah. I assume the 2s are right as well, so... Well... That's enough. Well, it was for right. Well, I gathered that much from the name. A pirate ship was lying in wait inside the asteroid field. It immediately moves to attack. Turn and fight! Rawr! Oh, hey! That's really annoying. We will actually take care of that freaking bot drone thing. And after that we can... send Mace. He's good with dealing with cats that harass people and other cats. I'm doing it. Hold your horses. Okay, and the next barrage should go here. To get rid of this beam weapon. The AI has really poor management of the beam weapon, so don't generally... I'm not worried about them. Because those beams can't survive your shields. Only the blast things do. Destroy your shields, that is. No surrender, I assume again. Why am I even asking no surrender? Just no. And let's take them down with the burst laser. Because that is... that's the way, we like it. Yes. There it goes. 3 fuel, 1 drone pod, and some scrap. Right, let's get Mace here to fix our sensors, since that got taken down in the fight. What? I mean, cats are people too, right? Obviously the laws should apply to him or her as well. Okay, once again we have 2 choices. This or this. 1 or 2. 1 or 2. I am clicking path. The game doesn't register your thoughts. Is this northeast enough for you, Zao? I reckon you seem to think this is the place to go. So, You know what? Yep. Here we go. I thought about not going there, but I will. I'll respect your choices. Chat. You are important to me. Yes, you are. Okay, you detect a rebel scout on an attack approach to a small refueling outpost. Their weapons are charged, but they are not firing yet. intervene. You need to intervene before the murderization path. The ship computer decides to do the diplomacy since the crew is obviously incapable of doing so, and sends out cease and desist order for the rebel scout instead of just letting out murder screens. So, intervene and defend the outpost. No one defies the rebel fleet. I think you'll find very many people defy the rebel fleet, us four included. Ah, crap. As long as we keep this drone out of action, that ship can't do anything to us, since that beam can't pass through shields. It can't even damage them in any way. Has someone been reading Order of the Stick, Pathrakas? Are you Elan? Elan? E-L-E? Yeah. Words, they are coming out of my mouth and I cannot stop them, even when they are wrong. Hey, we got an anti-ship drone out of this. Ooh, this is really cool haul from such an easy fight. I am pleased. And the outpost hails you. The pompous bastard expected free service just because they defeated the Federation. Take this for the help. I went British there for some strange reason. But we get more fuel and even more scrap. Prestidigitation? Yes. Yeah. No. That's pretty much how it goes. Yay for anti-ship drone. Now all we need is a actual drone system. Oh hey, do we want to spend any of this scrap for upgrading our reactor or any of our systems? I don't feel like doing it at this early, because we might be able to buy something neat from a shop with this scrap, but just giving you the guys an option. Yeah, I love upgrading the shield as well, but that would take 50 points just getting the potential of getting the shields up. Then we'd still need like 40 more scrap to increase our reactor to make use of them. Irok, really? Path, are you sure you want me to spend 50 scrap on shields? Okay, I said this would be a viewer's choice type thing, so everyone, you didn't contradict Pathragas, so there we go. That's all our scrap gone. I'll actually turn off the Artemis and put the extra energy from that and our engine to shields. That way we can actually make use of it. Okay, the rebel fleet is really far away, so do we want to go to the exit or do we want to explore some more? Honestly, I want to explore a bit more these early sectors. We can go to here and here. No. My trolling sense is tingling, Path. I don't count spending those scraps to improve your aura shields trolling, but that's just straight up trolling. Okay, no one has any strong opinions of this, so I think I'll just head on up. Because I want to do this early exploration, if at all possible. No, we don't need the fuel. We got over 20 fuels right now, and I'd just rather keep the scrap. And I'm not actually even going to ask you guys, because we can get to here, and then to the exit before the rebel fleet gets here. Right? Actually, might not be. Huh. What do you guys think? Should we go to here, then to here, and then to the exit, or only here and then exit? Long way or the short way? Okay, only west. I think it's the safer option, because it's quite possible if we went the longer way we'd have to fight here, and if you fight in this area, then that is kind of horrible. Meeting Keith Richards isn't that horrible, I don't think. Ah, that was a useless jump. Yeah, and it does look like if we had taken it the long way around, we would have faced the rebel fleet here. So that was a good call. So we head to the exit, and what do we have here? Nothing. Oh no, we can sell 5 missiles for 15 scrap. Well, gee, now let me think. No. I like having missiles. Missiles are cool. Just like bow ties and feathers. Okay, and here we go, to the next sector. Again, choice for the chat. Pirate-controlled sector or uncharted nebula? Considering how bloodthirsty you guys are, I'm guessing pirate-controlled sector. That's just me. It's been driving me nuts, yar. Why do you have a rudder there? Don't ask. You might not like the answer. So yo ho, off to killing pirates we go. Reports are true, this area has been under the control of pirates for quite some time. Some traders still attempt to trade with the few settlements that remain, but they do so at a great risk. Well, I don't need to ask you guys where we're going, since there is just one direction right now. Where's me AK-47, yo? Yeah, unfortunately there isn't a reverse gear right now, sorry. As soon as you arrive, a small ship decloaks behind yours. You immediately power up shields and weapons, but they continue on their trajectory unimpressed. You try to calm your nerves. Okay, so they just took a peek and went away. Don't really know if I like that. Okay, now we have choices. 1, 2, or 3. Which one, Path? Come on, you only get one vote. Eirik, no. That is, I'm issuing an order. Advanced mathematics equals automatic ban. From here on. Automatic timeout. For asterisk's sake, we are going one. No, it never is maths time when doing game things. Unfortunately, Path is now in the driver's seat, so we can be headed to wherever. Soon after arriving in the system, you are hailed by a small cruiser. What good fortune that we happen to run into each other. Nothing personal, but you have some information we need. Yep, we sure do. We have the information on how to whoop your ass. I really dislike the amount of missiles these guys have. Oh, in that we disagree, Path. Math is definitely not overrated. Math is awesome. Unfortunately, math also needs to learn its place. And that place is college. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, guys. Now, you need to shelf your bloodlust for a tiny bit. You have clearly bested us. We merely request our lives. If you accept the offer, you get measly number of fuel, missiles and scrap, but you also get Pegasus missiles. So, what do you guys think? It's rare to get a weapon system for free. Okay, Path votes for kill everything. What about the rest of you? Mace decides. Zao, you now have 2 votes. Catcard and Ryan can also shout out their opinions if they feel like doing so. Oh, Johnny, hey! Okay, newcomer decides. Johnny gets the vote. We will not accept surrender, even though it's really... Bye-bye Pegasus missile. Okay, I'm just going to stop fiddling with this. Johnny, you get your wish. We will unfortunately scrap the Pegasus missile. No, P in their cereal. It's much less dignified that way. Really disliking the amount of damage we take. And here we go. Instead of that Pegasus missile, we got 1 extra fuel and 4 extra scrap. Not such a beautiful trade, unfortunately. Okay, let's get Mace to fix up our sensors again, since those two took a bit of a beating. Yay, 4 scrap. Whoa, spring break. Well, it is the viewer's choice stream, so I need to listen to you guys whether I want to or not. But that's what makes this so entertaining. And you guys... Oh, no. Get out of there. Out! Don't freaking suffocate. Yep, Maze is your dedicated repair guy. Aren't they? I could see the killed them portion at least. Yeah, the chat isn't perfect by any means. Okay, let's grab from there and get our burst laser back online and see where we are headed next. Okay. The trolling. Okay, we have 3 locations to go here. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, hey, I aim to disappoint, Johnny, as I always do. That is my lot in life. Yeah, see, Path, they fit into really tiny corners and corridors and such, and they are really interested in everything and like to touch and fiddle with everything. So yeah, engineers, hello. So, destinations, votes please. 1, 2, 3. Where are we going next? Yeah, again, Pat, that still fits in with the engineer bit. Okay, that's 2 votes for 1. That only means that they need to think things over just a tiny bit before they actually manage to do them, which is in itself kind of a plus. Okay, we have 2 votes for 1, and I don't think no one else is really going to be voting, so 1 it is. Yeah, I know. But if it gets to that path, I'm just going to overrule you, and then you can suck a big one. Once you arrive, your screen lights up with warnings. A nearby pirate seems to have advanced hacking tools, and they have tried to shut down your engines. Your crew managed to keep them barely operational. You move into attack. As you do. But Pat, that is actually I always play like that. I go the slowest way because I want to get into as many battles as possible and destroy as many enemy ships and gather as much loot as possible. Oh, don't go killing spider bros. Oh, it's fine, Johnny. You just throw maybe Mace or NG or Junbang out of the airlock and hit the pirates with it. That should make things okay. The spiders have never done anything to harm you, unless maybe if you live in Australia, then they might. Which brings to mind something that's made me respect my girlfriend a whole heck of a lot when she relayed this story. Whoa, that's a huge number of fuel. Hey! Well, everything in Australia is out to kill you. Like, everything. Everything is poisonous. Yep, this is a good haul. But yeah, on the story of my girlfriend, she went to a trip. Oh, and we only have 1 place to head to, this distress, so we'll head in there. So yeah, she plays the violin, and when she was a teenager, she went with a band to South Africa on like this exchange trip kind of deal. A band from there first came here, and they were housed by like the parents of the players in the band, and then vice versa. And there was they were housed in this dorm room, and apparently there are quite small scorpions around those parts, and they are kind of deadly, and they can creep up to your bed and to your shoes if you leave them in the wrong place, or hang around the toilet bowl when you go, and yeah. I was horrified by this story, because while I like all kinds of creepy crawlies, scorpions aren't one of those things that I really like. Yeah, Eric, exactly. I mean, I love all kinds of creatures, but as soon as it is smaller than my thumbnail and poisonous and kills me, at that point I'm kind of freaked out. Okay, story time with Edna over, so let's see what's in this distress beacon. Once you arrive at the location of the distress call, a civilian ship hails you. Thanks for responding to our beacon. Our FTL navigation has gone haywire, and we can't plot a course to the nearest depot to get it fixed. Could you lead us there? Now, what do? Do you want to help the ship, or do you want to just go, meh, not our business? Keep in mind, the possibilities are basically they are pirates in disguise, and they will backstab you when you reach that place. Or they are actually just a civilian ship in trouble, and once you reach this place, they will give you a reward. This is basically the choices. Needles are fine. That's inanimate. I don't give a crap about needle. Hey, lawful stupid for the win. Lead them to their destinations. Really? I have no clue what the general quest rewards for this game actually are. I have played it a lot, but I haven't kept track that well. Good to know, Johnny. Good to know. Well, I guess you are a mage then, Path? But yeah, we are leading them to their destination. Okay, so 15 scrap and quest marker. Continue on. Now, I am going to do one thing without even asking you guys. I want a 1 point of power so we can power up our Artemis missile just in case we come across some yeah, irritating fights. Yeah, I'm really glad we got the scrap this time. That's a lot more useful considering we have over 20 fuel points. Now, where is the quest marker? Isn't... Oh, bloody hell. The quest marker is in a horrible place. Jeez. We need to make haste if we are going to fulfill this this quest. Okay. We are going on the nebula. I'm overruling everything. We try to fulfill this quest. We are going here, then here, then here, then here, and then trying to get to the exit. And then to the quest, because I think no, we are going to go for this quest, and my reasoning is each time you go to a nebula, the rebel fleet advances like half the amount it would if you headed to a regular non-nebula screen. I think. I'm not sure of the exact numbers, but they definitely move a lot less. So as long as we jump through this nebula, I think we might be able to get to this quest and then back to the exit and not get ganked by the rebel fleet. Yeah, see, Path, I can do it. I just generally don't want to. This time I do. So, a pirate ship arrives shortly after you. Judging from the fact that it's attempting to avoid your ship, you assume that it's a smuggler trying to stay away from beacons. So, are we again bloodthirsty and horrible? The choice is yours, chat. Make it a good one. Yes, I do, Irok. Run away isn't an option, sorry. We can tuck the tail between our legs. We can either go meh or mwah. Okay, considering the crew has gone insane and the voice in their heads that is the Johnny Marr advocates running away, I am just going to go as the ship's AI and go stupid meatbags and attack the pirates. Here we go. Oh, and this is an easy fight. That laser they have is a single shot thing, and that drone is kind of useless as well. So, yep. We have a guy in the shields room, so he's working our shields faster than they possibly hope to harm it. Easy fight. Oh, heck. They actually got through our shields once. Okay, again, surrendering. Are we going to take it? Three fuel, 1 drone part, and 15 scrap. Considering you didn't take the freaking missile array the one time it was offered to us, I don't think we are going to take this one. Yeah, let's just kill them. Kill them with extreme prejudice. Stabby McStab stab. Okay, gives us a tiny bit more scrap than we would have gained otherwise. Yeah, Path, it does, but at times you don't need the free stuff it gives you, and destroying the ship always, I mean, like, literally always gives you more scrap than accepting the surrender. That is a given. It might not be by a lot, but still, if you aren't hurting for any of the resources at all, then it might sometimes be useful taking the scrap. I agree with you, like, most of the time it is good to take the surrenders. But right now, like, look at this. We aren't using our missiles at all, and we are stayed well over 20 fuel for the bloody whole way through. Yeah, that you did remind me, and I'm still pissed off at you guys for that. Okay, I'm going to buy one more power bar because I want to get our evasion percentage up a bit, and after that we are jumping again to the nebula. And see, this bar advances far less now that we are jumping away from a nebula. That's like half, in my opinion. I'm not sure if it is actually half, but I think it is. Or damn close to it anyway. You see a small station nearby and feel the shudder of shots ring through the ship. You can't be sure without sensors, but it seems like there may be intruders on the ship. Oh hell! Pause. Immediate pause. Everyone move. All the movements. Get the medibay online. Everyone converge. What are you doing, Fluffles? Inside. Kill the intruders. Extreme Slage. Well, if these guys were... what are they? Mantises? I think I would have been freaking screwed then. Like, honestly, my Achilles heel when it comes to this game is getting boarded by the freaking mantises. I always get completely flustered and can't deal with the situation. Yeah, they are just horrible. The only thing that I've found that even partially works against mantises is the upgrading the door system all the way through, because that'll hold them in a single place long enough that I can destroy basically the ship they are on or from, and yeah, then I can concentrate on trying to kill the actual mantises. I love mantises as a crew member because they can take care of borders easily, but other than that, ew, horrible. Yeah, true, Guzao. There is a small chance that the nebula messes with your power distribution. That is true. And those times can be deadly. Oh, that's brilliant, Guzao. That's actually really neat tactic. That does take quite a huge chunk of scrap that could be used otherwise as well, but true that if that's the place where things are getting screwed, then you should definitely consider that tactic. Oh yeah, Johnny, that's really solid tactic, especially considering if you take enemy ship with boarding action instead of just blowing it up with weapons, I think you actually get the most rewards out of that. I mean, more than you would if they surrendered, and definitely more than you would if you just blew them up. I think you get those intact weapons and such a lot more often if you board them. Yes, Pat, we all know. We all like Dhaka. That the only problem with that tactics though is what if they manage to get a hit off in one of like the actually important rooms and a fire breaks out? Then your own dudes are kinda screwed. Okay, and speak of the devil, luckily they don't have a teleporter in the ship, so we don't have to worry, but a mantis ship lost in the storm hails you. Sensors are out, we have no local telemetry, we will take yours. You detect a power increase in the weapon systems. Yeah, Johnny, but you run away into rooms that have no air. That's kind of the point I was trying to make. Not really the most effective solution to to the boarding problem, emptying the ship out of air. That's like most rooms, not obviously of all the rooms, but I am attacking them with the most pointed of sticks, the one with the laser attached. Laser attachment for the pointy stick. For every wolf ever. I like my air. True, however, I am such a noob at this game that I can't really organize myself well enough to guarantee getting rock crew members. But yeah, that netted us with missiles, drone parts, and some scrap. So, this is interesting. I'm actually going to overrule you guys again, and instead of going to the exit quest exit, we are going to go store quest exit. Because I want to see what we can buy from here, if we are lucky. Probably we are going to have to repair our hull a whole heck of a lot. But, regardless, let's poke our noses over here. A few small ships are visible in the on the windscreen, and you almost activated weapons targeting. However, sensors indicate they are simply honest merchants. The pirates must be making you jumpy. You message them asking about their wares. Yep, I'm dancing at the tip here, like tip of the blade. Just one false move and you guys will screw me really. Ah, no. This is indeed a question. Do we sell the anti-ship drone we got for free from a battle and buy drone control system? Because if we do buy this, it comes with one free drone schematic, so we can use drones if we buy this. It will leave us with very, very little scrap, and we can only repair like 4 points of our hull after that. But honestly, I think buying permanent upgrades is very much worth it. It is like excellent way of spending our scrap. Really so? I tend to always go with drones with pretty much whatever ship, because the first like whatever drone you get that only uses those like 2 energy points, it tends to be worth it. Okay, this is actually interesting. We let's put this to a vote. Like, discuss it between yourselves and whether we are going to go with drones or if we are going to abandon drones altogether. That is actually a good point. I only have 6 drone parts as is. So we couldn't make excellent use of it right now, but that doesn't mean that we couldn't get drone parts later on in the game. Yeah, Path, I have kept that in mind, and that's why I said we only have enough scrap to repair 4 hull points if we buy. That is true, our hull is under 50%. I personally love the defense drones, since missiles tend to be really annoying and I often bump up the shields to maximum. Just like having even the first level defense drone, one of them, basically negates the toughest and most assholey weapon systems the enemies can have. And that's just a sacrifice of 2 energy points. We don't even need to upgrade the drone control. It comes with those 2 points of power that a defense drone needs immediately off the bat. And if we take our shields to level 4, we don't generally need to worry about any other weapon systems at all. Our shields just go meh. You're shooting us, I don't care. But that's just the way I usually play it. I'm more than willing to give a try to other ways. I'm kinda intrigued actually with the Zhao's suggestion of just forgetting all about drones. Fair enough. I am leaning towards Zhao's idea. Do you guys feel it's viable? Like, do any of you have anything, any opposing arguments? So am I, in a way. I kinda like the idea of dealing so much damage I don't need to care that much about defense. And by defense, I mean having insane amounts of power points in our engines so we can evade shots. That's okay, Eric, you can still have an opinion. Yeah, brofist. Okay, in that case, I'm going to fix our hull for, I don't know, 24 scraps worth? I don't like fixing all the way through, just in case we get one of those random events that fix our hull all the way through. No, it wouldn't be worthless. It would be entertaining, and entertaining would never be worthless. But yeah, I think I'll just fix up our hull for 24 points. Like so. So if we come across one of those random events, it doesn't feel like such a waste. And should we get anything else? Honestly, I don't really feel like we need any of this stuff right now. Especially if we aren't going with the drone things, we don't need those at all, and we still have plenty of missiles for this point in the game. Just like a viewer's opinion should, Irok. Just like a viewer's opinion should. Okay, I think that's good enough for this shop. So, yeah. Let's head on to this quest marker and see what we get for helping that slug ship. And then off to the exit. The ship you were escorting thanks you. I don't think we could have made it without your help. Let my friends patch up some of your hull and show you their wares. Yay! Just when I was done saying. We could have just saved up our scrap, and we could have gotten... Well, This is interesting. Yeah, the game is good at trolling you like that sometimes. Yep, pretty much. I was really excited for a tiny moment when I saw that recovery arms and drone. Yeah, indeed. But if we were going to use drones, this is kind of the thing. Non-destroyed drones will be retrieved when jumping, allowing their parts to be reused. So basically, each time we'd use a defensive or offensive drone, and we actually survived the battle, this would make it so that we get the drone parts back. The good thing is that even if we had bought the drone systems, yeah, so exactly. You can lose with that, but you need to freaking try. True, but right now I'm kind of not feeling the drone recovery arm since we didn't take the drones. And just spending 50 scrap on this, we'd actually need to sell the anti-ship drone to be able to afford this anyway. So you know what? I just call this good and leave, cause honestly, what I'd really love to do is buy the cloaking and stealth weapons, but that's like 200 scrap. Yeah, I think we are going to spend our meager scrap with buying ship upgrades. I'd love to buy a couple of more weapon powers and reactors and then add another weapon system, if at all possible. The sooner the better. I don't care what weapon we'd get, like any laser type weapon would just be awesome. We already have shields path, we have 2 points of shields. Next point costs 150. Okay, it's time to jump back to the exit and then head to the next sector. Oh! Hey, you recognize the ship as well-known slave trader. He hails you and offers you laborers for cheap. But since we are cheap bastards and don't have enough scrap to trade for a slave, we can either kill the slaver and probably all his slaves with them, or we can just ignore and go away. Yeah, so shield upgrades are insanely expensive because you need to buy 2 points worth of shield upgrades and then 2 points of energy. Yeah, agreed, Johnny. That's kind of what I was going for. If the chat agrees, I want to try and attack this guy and then maybe get a guy for free. Because crew members, never a bad idea. Hey, attack slavers, come! Roar! Also, their weapon systems are pitiful. I am not afraid of this tiny little pew-pew. And I'm even less scared of this tiny little pew-pew. Okay. Eirik, that depends entirely on who is the slave. Are you the slave? Ah, we surrender. Take one of our slaves as tribute. If you destroy us, they'll all die anyway. I'm sorry. Usually I don't record this long when I'm doing it for the YouTube, so my throat is getting hoarse. So, do we want the slave? Yeah, you get it raw and uncut. All the good parts as well. Yep, accept the offer. Ah, another human. That is annoying. I'd love to get an pretty much whatever other race. I mean, humans are averagely good, so I guess this guy Markel can be useful as a security person, or maybe like putting out fires and repairing and stuff. But if we got like a mantis, that would be better at security. If we got an NG crew member, that would be better at repairs. Rock crew member, best at putting out fires and just like generally being beefy. I'm all disappointed. Oh. True, it doesn't matter really where we put him, but in the oxygen room, in case it gets damaged, it starts repairs a bit more quickly, so yeah, it's as good a place as any. Okay, and then we are jumping to the next sector. And actually, bloody hell, we've been playing for well over an hour, so actually it's time to change the game after we decide which way we are going. So are we going to the NG Homeworlds or Uncharted Nebula? Which one do you prefer? This is the last choice for this session of the FTL. We are going to come back to this next week. Oh no, don't worry about it, I'm going to rehydrate my throat after, or in between switching the games. NG Homeworlds gets 1 watt, Uncharted gets 1 watt. So NG has 2. What about the rest of you? Okay, that's 3 votes for NG. I think we are headed that way. Doink. Ah, you have arrived in NG space. The fall of the Federation has brought tough times for these robotic life forms, but they're usually willing to help. And that is where we are going to save and quit. And we will be coming back to that next week. Right now I'm going to take a break of maybe like 3 minutes and switch the games to Payday 2. And if any of you guys have it, I'd more than like to play with you on it. If not, then I guess I'm just going to play solo. That sounds horribly boring. Because I don't really want to play with just random people on multiplayer. They tend to hate me because I'm not good. What are you talking about? I can't do accents. No accents. No, none. Aside from maybe talking like this. Practical English Abu. That was horrible. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to take a tiny little break and yeah, then we'll come back with Payday 2. You guys. So yeah, stopping the stream, starting again in a little while.